Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Christina's Healthy Life. I'm Christina. Today I'm reacting to another toxic Autumn Calabrese live. She went live and was talking about mindset and just once again sharing advice I feel like she's unqualified to give. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you do end up liking it, please do leave a thumbs up on this video. It helps out my channel so much. I put out a new workout video every Tuesday and some shorts throughout the week. So give me a little subscribe if you're into more content like that. Here we go.
Outward stuff just kind of fall into place. Let that be the after effect. Let that be the bonus. Somebody said it's not so simple. It is so simple. It is that simple. And here's why. First of all, you can make excuses. Let me say this. You can have excuses or you can have progress.
Remember last time I said I could hear the contempt in her voice? I hear that creeping in again. And maybe it's contempt, maybe isn't quite the right word, but the smugness, and it's going to keep coming out like, oh, it is that simple, you guys. It's that simple. Just do it. Oh my God. Oh my God. You've totally solved fitness. Oh my God. It's that easy. Like, just do it. Oh my God.
But you can't have both. So you can say it's not that simple. But it is, you guys, and the shift starts up here. Here's why. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to win the race in one workout. So if you get up and it is a crazy busy day for you, right? And you're like, I don't have time for that 30-minute workout that I was going to do. So instead, I'm just going to skip my workout. It's one option. Probably not the best option because I bet you have 5 minutes.
But you don't know that. You don't know anyone's life. You don't know anyone's schedule. And here she's going to go on and say, oh, why I have the same 24 hours in a day as Beyonce has. Not in those words, but you know it's coming. And it's not that I don't disagree with like getting a little bit of activity in throughout the day. It definitely all adds up. It counts. But it's just her attitude about it and the way she talks about it. It just makes me feel so icky. It's just like, again, her contempt for anyone like who's not her. I think she has kind of a little bit of a smugness too. Like, oh, I, can do this and that. I just had surgery. I'm still active. You can be too. Make excuses or make progress. Like, God, that is so tired. It is 2022. And that's what she's telling people. And she wants to move into the self-help space. Girl.
I bet you have 5 minutes to go outside and walk. Or I bet you have 5 minutes to stretch your body out. I bet you have 5 minutes if you are a body member to get on Body and do a body fiver. 5 minutes of legs, 5 minutes of booty, 5 minutes,
I think Body's like the new beach body. It's like bod, B-O-D. I think that's like their new thing. I don't know that much about that.
Minutes are better than no minutes. And it is that simple. It's the mindset that nobody wants to shift. It's the mindset of wanting to make the excuses. It's the mindset of going, no, it's not, I can't, I don't have time, blah, blah, blah. We all have 5 minutes or 10 minutes to do something. You guys, I don't care if you grab a chair and you stand up and sit down 10 times. You just did 10 squats. And 10 squats is better than no squats. And that.
Imagine you're a trainer or, I don't know, someone you go to for help, right? Talking to like this. I don't care if you stand up and down 10 times. That's 10 squats. 10 squats better than no squats. I feel like what she's not saying is, well, you did something. You didn't do nothing, you big lazy fat. Like, I don't know. I just don't care for the way any of this comes across. And again, I said this in the last video. I'll say it again and again and again. Maybe I am projecting my own experiences, insecurities, etc. onto this video, but I would be shocked if I was the only one who felt this way about the way she's speaking. And again, I say this again. she has a pretty broad reach, and people really look up to her for her advice, for her health and wellness advice, for her lifestyle advice. And this attitude is getting really gross. She's stepping into that toxic positivity. She's kind of touching on this like self-victimization mentality, and it's like, you really just don't know what people have going on. Yeah, Autumn, you know what, you're very privileged. Maybe you can do 10 squats. Maybe you can do a 5, 10, 20-minute workout. Maybe you can walk on your treadmill post-surgery. Not everyone has access to those things. Okay? Not everyone has the gifts that you have. Health, an abled body, youth, money, a home to live in, money, resources, etc. But she's gonna talk like everything's equal and that you have no excuses.
Just it. Now, is the 5 minutes going to get you to lose 5 pounds in a month? Probably not. Probably not. But is it going to help keep you in the mindset of I'm physically active, I work out, I am a person who works out?
Losing 5 pounds in a month is certainly possible, especially if you're a little bigger. I'm not saying that couldn't be a healthy weight loss, but for a lot of folks, that's a pretty extreme amount of weight to lose in 1 month. Maybe it doesn't seem like it, but consider that losing a pound a week is fair, average. It's like the normal for the normal person. That's to be expected, and that's a weight that you could maintain a weight loss, is what I'm trying to say. That's a weight loss you could maintain, about a pound a week. Autumn's programs, and I shouldn't say Autumn's, Beachbodies in general are notoriously low calorie, very restrictive, and I think that plays into this a little bit as well. I feel like I was going to say something else. Ooh, I might have to cut this part out.
Whether you work out 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, 20, 30, 45 hour, whatever. Does it keep you in that mentality of I am a person who does things to improve my health?
Sorry, I just remembered my train of thought. I got a little lost there because I started thinking, am I looking at the camera? Am I looking in the right place? Are my eyes all over the place? The answer, of course, is yes, but I'm back. I remembered what I wanted to say. Yeah, maybe doing 5-10 minutes throughout the day doesn't, maybe that won't make you lose some extreme amount of control freak, beach body, this, that, whatever. So maybe that, maybe you're, 5-minute walk here, 10-minute walk here, your, 10-minute stretch later on. Sure, maybe those things won't make you lose 5 pounds in a month, but she's going to talk about mindset, where I really think you could look at the positives for heart health and maybe talk more about that rather than kind of berate people for being lazy. That's the whole vibe I get from this. Just my personal 2 cents. Just a girl on the internet.
On a daily basis. Yes, it will. So when you start doing that, that's where the shift happens, and that's where the mindset shift happens. And you're not making it about, am I losing the weight quickly this month, or am I getting the 6-pack this month? You're saying, I'm doing this because it helps improve my health. Even a centimeter. I would rather have a centimeter improvement than standing still or moving backwards. Because a centimeter forward is a centimeter forward. 1 step at a time. You guys, I would say this in the original 21-day fix. It's 1 step at a time. It's 1 move at a time. It's 1 workout at a time. It's 1 meal at a time. That's all it is. It's these series of small little things. And when you add them all together, that's the big picture. That is the big picture of health. That is the big picture of fitness. That is the big picture of feeling your best in your skin. looking the way you want to look and feel, whatever that is for you. It is the small steps daily. So maybe you're traveling and you know
I gotta stop it right here. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not stopping it too much, but I just don't want to let her get too far without saying this. I didn't necessarily disagree with a lot of things she was saying, and she kind of did bring like the overall health into the conversation, which I can appreciate. However, I feel like this is sandwiched in between what she just said and what she's about to say, and the attitude with which she's going to say it.
going to be a hard day of eating, like you're going to be at the airport, right? And you're not going to have the best options to food. Instead of saying F it and having a crappy breakfast, that's the time to have the great breakfast. That's the time to have the fully loaded breakfast with the veggies and the healthy protein. That's the time to throw an apple in your bag so you have a healthy snack on the plane. You might end up eating something that's not quite so healthy at the airport, but at least you put the fruit and the veggies in when you could. Like yesterday, I was showing you guys my fully loaded shake on the way to the airport. I never know what I'm going to get on the airplane. I actually ended up with a really great meal on the airplane yesterday, which I was so thrilled about, but that doesn't happen very often. It was lots of veggies and some shrimp. I was like cocktail shrimp. I was like, yes, killing the game, American Airlines.
Privilege.
But that rarely happens. But in my bag, I had a chopstick. In my bag, I had an apple. In my bag, I had some of my... like the chickpea snacks, the roasted chickpea snacks that I like, because I have little snacks on hand so that if I got hungry, I was good to go. You guys, it's the little things. So yeah, maybe you're gonna not have the best, most healthy meal when you're traveling at some point, but there are things that you can do to put the nutrients in that will help. So this is my thought. That's my thought on the all or nothing mentality is stop trying to win the race every day. Stop trying to accomplish it all in one workout. Stop trying to accomplish it all in one meal and do the best where you can right now. That's really this message of health esteem that body.
Hold on. Because she just said it's, it's one move at a time, one exercise at a time, one meal at a time, one day at a time. But now I'm getting a message that it's not winning, the war or the race or whatever she said. I'm sorry. It's not, winning every day. It's not winning every meal. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. And now she really just said the words health, esteem. So like health and self-esteem, is this like the direction BOD is heading in? I think so. And I mentioned last time too, I haven't done more research on this, but I will, because I think Autumn launched like her own community that's going to be based in fitness, self-help, community, very Heidi Powell-ish. You know what I'm like, if you're familiar with her and all that, that's kind of what I mean. Health esteem, no. Again, I don't disagree with everything she's saying. It's just I do not agree with Beachbody or anyone without the proper credentials trying to move into the self-help space where I feel like it's just grift after grift after grift with just unqualified folks selling books, selling courses, apps, all kinds of stuff. They have no business sharing with people when there are actually qualified professionals out there, therapists, etc., who could actually help with those problems.
And Carl is moving towards. It's meeting yourself where you're at and saying, I can do this much right now. And I can be proud of doing this much right now. Since people were asking about my surgery, yes, I had surgery last week. It was elective surgery. I'm good. Everything's good. You guys, I'm not allowed to lift. I'm not allowed to sweat. So Can I go hard in the gym like I normally can? No. Does that mean I sit on my butt for the next 4 weeks while I wait for my doctor to give me the go-ahead to start lifting? No.
We heard that, right? The attitude, it's gross. I hate it. We all heard the attitude? Okay. Great for you. Great for you. That's not everyone's situation, surgery or otherwise.
I take walks every single day. It feels good. I get dressed in the workout clothes, drink the Energize because that's part of my routine, and I take that 25, 30 minutes that would be towards my workout, sometimes an hour because I did just come off Healthy Obsession, and I use that time to move my body in whatever way I can. So take a walk, foam roll, stretch. Yesterday I did some things with the loops and the slides around my legs because I can. My legs aren't broken. They work just fine. So,
okay, again, that's not everyone's scenario, surgery or otherwise. It's just I this, I that. I can do it, you can do it. F off.
I can do those things. This is the mind shift. The all or nothing mentality is just that.
You have no qualifications to talk to anyone about their mindset.
It's mental. It is a mental shift that needs to change to what small thing do I have time for? Kat said the same thing because it's what I told her yesterday, you guys. She had a mole removed off of her back and she has several stitches and her doctor told her she can't work out. And I messaged her and I was like, girl, keep the routine. Keep the routine. I said, you're allowed to walk, right? She said, I'm allowed to walk. I said, you drink that go-go juice, you put your workout clothes on and you go for that walk at the same time you would get that workout in. Because you're
not a medical professional in any capacity. But yeah, go ahead and tell your friend to, just keep walking. You know what I mean? You really don't know what her doctor told to her. You can't just say, you know what I mean? Oh, go drink this stupid MLM juice. I don't know what the hell go-go juice is, but I'm guessing it's just some pre-workout crap from Beachbody or Body or whatever the hell. So, and pardon the language, I'm getting a little fired up, and I'm actually trying not to say a lot of F-bombs. Because I cannot believe she would be so irresponsible to tell someone to go against their doctor's advice. Yeah, sure, maybe your friend, can walk. She's not on bed rest. But you don't really know what the doctor told her to do as far as her physical activity, depending on where your, friend had that mole removed, depending on, the stitches, etc. Maybe she really shouldn't be taking walks. You know what I mean? Who are you? Who are you? You're an MLM fitness trainer. Give me a break.
Routine established. That's all really health is establishing a series of small routines that are good for you and keeping them. It's in the busy time that we lose our routine. And when you lose your routine, that's when you fall off track and you get that all or nothing mentality. So what little things can you do to keep the routine? Can you put the workout clothes on and do the stretch? Can you put the workout clothes on and go for a short little walk? Can you put the workout clothes on? You guys, by the way, if you put the workout clothes on and do 10 minutes of a 30-minute workout, because 10 minutes is all you have time for, you don't have to feel bad and beat yourself up that you didn't have time for the other 20 minutes. Now, what I'm not doing is giving you permission to slack off. If you've got the 30 minutes, get it done. But what I am saying is, if you're in it for your health, then do what you can each day for your health. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, eat the veggies, grab the fruit, drink the water before the party, right? We're going to parties, people are having a little more alcohol. Great. Can you hydrate in between? Can you drink a glass of water or a bottle of water in between each glass of wine? There's always something you can do.
Can you drink a water? Can you drink a water instead of a wine? Can you drink a water? Can you eat a vegetable? Can you put the McDonald's down? Can you move your body for 5 minutes? I just had surgery. I don't care if you do 10 squats. This drives me insane. And I just want to throw this out there. You don't have to put on special clothes to work out. If that's, you know what I mean? If like actually changing your clothes is like a barrier, you know what I mean? For someone who's struggling perhaps with depression, or perhaps they're really short on time, you don't have to get into like your special clothes to do 5 minutes of activity. That's ridiculous. There's plenty of things you can just, do. Depending, of course, like, not trying to become what I'm critiquing and just give, broad advice. But I mean, God, just so, I think oblivious. I think she's just oblivious to how, like, other people live.
So that you can have the health. So that's the advice on the all or nothing mentality and how to hopefully start to break it, and shift it in a way that works for you guys. I saw a lot of questions coming in. What are some tips to work on the mindset, especially when you feel frustrated? I think doing just what I just said, some tips to focus on your mindset is you have to be aware of the mindset.
Okay, so she clearly didn't know how to answer that question. I feel like she picked one she thought she could answer. And then she was like, the Jeopardy music like starts creeping in, starts playing louder and louder. It's just that. It's just what I just said. You need to change your mindset. Well, how do I do that? You just change your mindset. Anyone trying to sell you like a quick fix, a flip a switch, huge red flags, totally nonsense. That's not how change works. And she knows that. You know what I mean? This is her moving into the self-help space. I'm not here for it.
That you have. And if the mindset that you have is, this is hard, this sucks, I can't do it, you have to literally start saying it. You have to start saying it out loud. I can do this. I can do 5 minutes. 5 minutes doesn't suck. 5 minutes goes by like that. I can eat this piece of fruit before I go eat a bag of chips. You might not.
Excuse you. Again, you don't know people's scenarios. You don't know what people can and can't do. Here comes the contempt. Oh, well, I can't do a 30-minute workout. Guess I'll stretch for 5 minutes. Oh, I'll eat this apple before I eat the chips. I can't believe the chips are coming back into play after the last video. Are you kidding me? Get over the chips. Eat them. Eat a chip. Just eat a chip and enjoy it. Holy moly.
Want the bag of chips after you eat the piece of fruit. Meditations are great. Somebody said, what about meditations? Meditations are great. You guys, there's a million different tools. You have to find the ones that work for you.
Brilliant. Oh my God. Amazing advice. How the hell should they do that? Someone in the chat had to say meditations. You know what I mean? She didn't have one good answer except just flip your mindset. If you want to flip your mindset, you just gotta flip your mindset. So now what? People are going to, I don't know, go Googling around. They need to seek help from a qualified professional. Are you kidding me? If people are struggling with their mental health, they need a therapist. They don't need an Instagram influencer to tell them, to do a little bit. So you're not a total waste.
That's what's really important, is what works for you. I just mentioned at the start of this, I'm going to Tony Robbins' Date with Destiny on Friday. 6 days, 14-hour days. You get broken down so you can get broken open, and I'm so excited for it. And I will tell you, I know Tony is not everybody's cup of tea. You guys, he is mine. He is my shot of whiskey.
I must stop it here. So this is something I'm gonna keep up with. She's going to a Tony Robbins seminar. If you're not familiar with Tony Robbins, there's a ton of great videos out there. He's like a motivational speaker, self-help type of guy, and he is extremely problematic in my opinion. And I know she's going to go to this whole retreat thing, come back and just try to regurgitate whatever she learns from, great guru Tony Robbins. Because again, this is part of her transition into the self-help space. She's kind of moving into that kind of gross, like unqualified, like Rachel Hollis, territory. I'm not here for it at all, but I am going to stay on top of any updates she posts because I'm sure it'll be a nightmare. Tony Robbins is misogynistic to say the least. I'll put a few videos that I recommend if you do want to learn more about Tony Robbins, his life, his influence, his work. But it's just all nonsense. He's another one. He's not a therapist. You can't, you know what I mean? Who are you? Who are you? You guys are grifters. You're snake oil salesmen.
Because that man is not afraid to say it like it is. I am here for it. I am here for the tough love, but he also, it's love. Like that's what I really appreciate from him. Going over it with him, and I was like,
I'm going to go ahead and stop it there because she's going to start talking about her son. That's enough for me to comment on. I don't care about this. Did you also catch, I forgot to mention this, did you catch when she was trying to answer, like, how to shift your mindset or whatever? Someone in the chat really wrote personal development. Come on. Yeah, read a self-help book. Written by probably someone who knows not a damn thing about mental health. You know what I mean? Like, and sure, sometimes that's not what everyone needs. Sometimes just kind of people need like a little kick, a little, motivation, a few like words to hang on to. Fine. I think those can be useful tools. You know what I mean? I don't knock affirmations or anything like that. I think that's fine. I think that can be part of, like a larger toolbox to improve your mental health, to improve your outlook, to improve your mindset. What a joke. But I just wanted to get in here, share the newest nonsense. Autumn's still at it, still being nasty, in my opinion anyways. I don't know. Let me know what you thought. Maybe I'm judging her a little too harshly. But if you want to see more like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm Christina. This is Christina's Healthy Life. I'm going to keep up on the Tony Robbins saga. Should be a mess. I hope you're here for it. I also post new workouts every Tuesday and little shorts here and there. So if you liked this video, please leave me a like. It really helps out my channel. And see you next time. Bye.